Right, welcome back everybody. Today we're going to be doing a little bit on the TZR 125 1988 project. I've come in the log cabin because where the bike is situated outside in the polytunnel, obviously a polytunnel is like a greenhouse basically, so it's baking hot in there. So I've just come in here for a bit to do a few of the tinkering jobs, and what we're going to be doing is I want to be taking this radiator apart. I want to get all this sandblasted and we'll get this repainted up. I want to give it all a clean. As you can see, I've done the left hand side there. I've just used some G101 with a lightly bristled brush, just going across. Don't go against the fins because you'll start bending them. Just lightly across like that. So you ain't got to go too mad. You can damage these very easy. So I'm going to be giving that a bit of a clean. We'll clean all this surround out. I've got two bolts here that heads have been chewed in the past by the looks of things, so I'll see if I can get a socket in there. If not, we'll have to just put a couple of slits in there and we'll drill them out. Well, as you can see, I've put them into soak, a bit of lubrication on them. They are really solid on the back there. I'm going to take these pipes off. Pipes look alright, maybe getting away with reusing them, but just give them a good clean. And yeah, so let's give this a bit of a clean up. I did actually do the wiring loom as well, so we've got that to stick back onto the framework. I've put all new ends on it, just give us a better chance when we come to get it running. It'll have good connections all over. So let's get started on this radiator. Right then, so first of all, I'm just going to take these hoses off. So they're well corroded, these clips. I will be putting new clips on. There we go. So yeah, so the hoses don't look too bad. There's no perishing in them either, so we might get away with them again. There we go. Again, another good hose. All the fittings look alright. Right, so as you can see, I've got the key that fits it, but it has been previously chewed up. So can't even get a bite on them. I'm not going to mess about, they're well corroded. I even tried putting a set of grips on the back here and just breaking that seal, but it didn't want to know. So I've got the old Dremel out and I'm just going to cut the back of this off and we'll go from there. There we go. That's dropped that out now. I won't pick that up because that'll be hot. So I'm just going to do this side and then I'll come back to you. And there we go, that's both of them out now. So we've got all four out. It saves a lot of time messing about just getting one of these little Dremels. You can pick them up reasonably cheap nowadays. So yeah, it's saved me a lot of messing about there. Could have been there for half hour or so just messing about trying to get them bolts out when they're fully seized like that. Right, so we should be able to take this bracket out now. There we go, and that can get sandblasted and we can powder coat that. So put that to one side for the minute. Let's give this a bit of a clean down. I'll say what I'm using is G101 and it's a 50-50 mix. So I'll just give this a nice bit of a dousing. And just get yourself a soft bristle brush. Some people are probably shouting at the screen now, you shouldn't do that, but it's my bike, it's all trial and error. Worst case scenario, I'll have to spend 30 quid on another radiator. There's a little bit of corrosion on it. I've had a look in the radiator as well, it looks lovely and clean in there. So that's why I weren't going to go ahead and change nothing. The bike was holding water, so I don't believe there is any leaks in it. Because when I took this all apart, it let all the water go. So just mind them bolts under there, we don't want them going through the fins. So there is a bit of damage on this anyway, so well, I'm just going to give this a blow down now with the airline, and that's what we've come up with. It's blown a lot of that rubbish out. You can actually see through this radiator now, and it doesn't look too bad, to be fair. And what you can actually do is just get yourself some high temperature paint and just give that a blast, and that will put all them bits black again, so it just takes the eye off it. So I'm just going to do that now, and then we'll start a bit of sandblasting. There we go. As you can see, that's just put a nice finish on that now. So there is a little bit of fin damage from previously, but it looks all nice and fresh now with its freshly heat proof paint on it. So we're going to head over to the sandblaster now, and we're going to see what we can do with this. Right, so we're back now. I've just got the powder coating gun set up. This has all been acetoned and heated up just to burn any moisture out of it. So I'm just going to get this powder coated now. Right then, this is all up to temperature now. So we can get this out to cool now. Oh, that looks fantastic. It's got a lovely finish on that. Let me just put it down here and I'll bring you in to have a look at that. Right, as you can see, we've got a lovely gloss finish on that now. That's come out excellent. And as you can see, I've painted the red top silver. I've cleaned them hoses up. They've come up alright. I've just stuck them on anyhow for now, just till we come to refitting them. I'm going to get some new clips because them ones are a bit tatty, so I will be replacing them. So that is going to look spot on. I'll probably end up nut and bolting this because them clips are known for seizing up, so if I just stick a nut and bolt on either side of that, that'll be easier to remove in the near future if we need to. Right, you can see now I've put the front grille back on and I've nut and bolted it. It's come up really well, I'm really happy with that. As you can see, it looks good against the silver frame. You would have just saw I did put this rear mudguard on, but I forgot to turn the mic on, so there was no sound with that, so I just zoomed it into a bit of time lapse, so it looks really well now. And on that note, I'm going to leave it here for this little midweek TZR video. Thanks for watching.